Good evening guys, and welcome to today's video where I'm doing the GCSE November 2017 paper 2 Edexcel foundation tier calculator paper. Okay, so this video is looking at a calculator tier paper. Right guys, this video was recorded on Saturday the 24th of July 2021. And also guys, if you're interested in getting private tuition by me, please feel free to drop me an email. My email is going to be here and I'll put it in the description below. Feel free to ask me for private tuition for GCSE or A-level maths or Key Stage 3 or Key Stage 2 maths, okay, and I'll be happy to support you guys with your studies. Okay, at the end guys, if you found this video useful, don't forget to press that subscribe button, drop the video a like, and also press the bell icon next to the subscribe button so you don't miss out on further uploads on my channel. Right guys, so let's start today's video. So looking at specific questions today. So question 1, it says write 7 over 100 as a decimal. Okay, so 7 over 100 means 7. It means 7 divided by 100. Now, because it is a calculator paper, typing this into your calculator is going to give you 0. Oh, sorry, there should be a 0 there. Sorry about that. 0.07. Okay, so when I divide by 100, the decimal place moves 2 places to the left, if that makes sense. Question number 2, write a multiple of 6 that is between 40 and 50. Multiple of 6, guys. Well, I'm going to have 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, and 54. So 54 is too big, so it's either 42 or 48. Okay, so the answer is 42. I've put here, so 42 or 48. Okay, but please don't put both because it's asking for the word a multiple, so it's asking for one single number. Question 3a, simplify 3f times 5g. Well, 3 times 5 is 15. F times g can be written as fg or gf. Okay, or 15 gf. Doesn't really matter which way around you put it. Okay. Part B, simplify t times t. Well, t times t is same as saying t squared. Okay, imagine I've got t to the power of 1 times t to the power of 1. Now when I multiply, I'm going to add the indices. T to the 1 plus 1 is equal to t to the power of 2. Okay, or t squared. Okay, so the answer for part B is t squared. Part C, simplify 2n plus 6n divided by 2. Well, 2n plus 6n is 8n, combining like terms, divided by 2. Well, 8 divided by 2 is going to be 4, so my answer is just 4n. Okay. Question 16, okay, solve 5x minus 6 equals 3x minus 1. Now what I'm going to do first of all, guys, is expand the right hand side. So 3 times x is 3x, and 3 times negative 1 is negative 3, okay? So everything in the bracket is being multiplied by 3. 3 times x is 3x, and 3 times negative 1 is negative 3, guys. I'm now going to add 6 to both sides. So adding 6 to both sides, I'm going to get 5x on the left-hand side equals 3x plus 3. Okay, minus 3 plus 6 is positive 3. I'm now going to subtract 3x on both sides. 5x take away 3x is 2x, so 2x equals 3, and dividing both sides by 2, I'll get x equals 3 over 2, or 1.5, okay, or 1.5. Okay, so or equivalent, so or OE, and OE means or equivalent, so 1.5 or 1.5 is also correct. Okay. Right. Next question, guys. Find the value of x. P cubed times p to the x equals p to the 9. Now, when I have rules of indices, when I times, I'm going to add my powers. I'm going to have p to the 3 plus x equals p to the power of 9. Now, when I compare the powers of p, I'm going to get 3 plus x equals 9. Okay? So this is only true if and only if, we are comparing the powers of p, because we are saying that p to the 3 plus x equals p to the 9. So that must imply that 3 plus x has to equal 9. Solving this, minus 3, I'm going to get x is equal to 6. So the answer for that is that x equals 6. And we can check our answer by subbing that in. If I have p cubed times p to the 6, when I multiply, I'm going to add my powers. So 3 plus 6 gives me 9. P to the 9. Okay? Part B, find the value of y. 7 squared to the power of y equals 7 to the 10. Now the rules of index here is when I have a power to like another power, I'm going to multiply the powers. So I'm going to get 7 to the 2y equals 7 to the power of 10. 2 times y in algebra is written as 2y. Okay, now comparing the powers of 7, I'm going to get 2y equals 10. That implies that y equals 10 divided by 2, which is 5. Okay, so y would equal 5, and we can check that. 7 squared to the power of 5, well, 2 times 5 is 10, so it's going to be 7 to the power of 10. So that does confirm that our answer is correct. Okay, sorry. Right, part C, 100A times 1000B can be written in the form of 10 to the W. Show that W equals 2A plus 3B. So it's a 2-mark question. Now, we know that 100 is written as 10 squared. Okay, so 100 is 10 times 10, which is written as 10 squared. And 1000 is written as 10 to the power of 3, or 10 cubed. Okay, because 10 times 10 times 10 is 1000, and 10 times 10 is 100. Therefore, this can be written as 100A is going to be 10 squared to the power of A okay, and 1000 equals 1000B. Sorry, it should be on the question. Sorry, it should be 100 to the power of A. Sorry, and 1000 to the power of B. Sorry. Okay, so it's to the power of A. Sorry, 100 to the power of A equals that, and similarly, 1000 to the power of B equals 10 cubed to the power of b. Okay, so sorry about that. So the question is written as 100 to the power of a times 1,000 to the power of b. So it's a power, so it's not times. It's written in the form 10 to the power of w. We're going to show that w is 2a plus 3b. Well, we're nearly there now. 2 times a is 2a. So I'm going to have 10 to the 2a times, because I've got a times here, 10 to the 3b, which implies that when I multiply, the rules of indices is add the powers, so 10 to the 2a plus 3b, which equals 10 to the w, okay, and therefore that implies that w, let's just do it in a green pen. So w is going to equal 2a plus 3b. And that is my final answer for part C. So I've shown that w is 2a plus 3b. Okay? So that is that question there. Right guys, we've got a few more questions to go through. Question 24. It says solve 2x squared equals 72. Well, the opposite of times by 2 is to divide by 2 on both sides. I'm going to get x squared equals 36. Now, the opposite of squaring something is square root. So solving this, I'm going to get x equals plus and minus root 36, which is going to give me, on my calculator, plus and minus 6. Okay, so 72 divided by 2 on my calculator gave me 36, and the square root of 36 on my calculator is 6. Okay, so the square root of 36 is 6, because 6 times 6 is 36. Now you might be asking me, well, why have I got a plus and minus here? It's because when I solve an equation that has a power of 2, it's always going to have 2 distinct real roots, okay, where possible. So that means that when I take the square root, it's the positive root of 36 and it's the negative root of 36, because negative 6 times negative 6 is positive 36, and positive 6 times positive 6 is 36. So there are 2 solutions for my equation. So the answer is plus or minus 6. Okay. Right guys, part B, expand and simplify this double bracket. So 2x times 3x is 6x squared. 2x times negative 2 is negative 4x. Plus 1 times 3x is plus,